Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share a super easy way to draw line art. This is perfect for beginners or someone who's new to digital art, or if you're completely amateur and just want some art made by yourself on the wall. So let's begin. First, you'll find a photo of a subject that you like. It could be a person, a plant, or an object. Anything. I like drawing dogs, so I'm gonna draw my dog Hero. When you look for subject, it's better to choose something that has a distinctive outline. It can be a beautiful curve or shape. I picked this one because I really like this line here. So I am creating a lighter size canvas. You can always increase the size to print it out bigger. I usually set the DPI at 300. Now I'm importing this image and adjust the size. The thing about line art is that it depends a lot on the brushes you choose to use. It creates totally different look. There are so many different styles out there, but today I'm going to show 3 of my favorite styles that I think will fit into modern room decor. So let's start with the easiest one. I use the Monoline Brush. It's under calligraphy. I just kind of trace the outline of this image and also the shadow area. You don't have to completely follow the line. This is just a guidance. It's whatever you feel like looks the best. I kind of circle the shadow area. For darker shadows, I would add more lines there, or I just completely fill it black. And for a little extra touch, I would use the studio pen to add some diversity there. Make some part thicker and some part thinner, so it looks more interesting. And now it's done. You can also add colors on it. It can be one solid color like this, or you can add multiple colors. For wall decor, many people like it to be simple. You can find some cute color palettes online and choose 1 to 3 neutral tone colors. Or if you want to be bold, you can pick a lot of colors and make it vibrant. There's also many effects that you can play with, and it's super fun. I like to play with chromatic aberration, halftone, glitch. I think these effects goes along with the modern style. Now let's go to the second one. I think this one is the most popular one. For me, I think this is the most difficult one. It's one-line art. This one is really about the flow of the image. I've seen many videos of professional artists. They do this type of art in one line and it just flows perfectly. But I would say for beginners, we can cheat a little bit. Like for this one, I am picking out the most distinctive curve and the important lines I think needs to be emphasized. And then I kind of connect them together with some curves or circle, so it looks like a one-line art. There's also a lot of different versions of it, but I kind of like it to be super simple. So I think this looks good to me now. And For this simple style, some colors will really make it pop up. Instead of coloring the dog, you can circle some part and kind of color the background. You can try different shapes. Because I draw this dog in a curve, so I also choose the curve shapes for the background. But I've seen people do it with rigid corners, and it also turns out great. You can just play with it and find the style that works best for you. And lastly, I would like to share my personal favorite style. So for this one, I think it's kind of look like traditional Chinese painting or traditional Chinese line art. For this one, I'm using tinderbox. I think most of the brush under inking would work. There are a lot of good options. So I adjust the width and make it kind of thinner. And then what's different from the other two works is that you don't trace every part. You kind of leave some empty space, only outline the important part. So the reason I really like this photo is I think Hero's tongue here is super cute. So I am coloring only the tongue, but on the other part I decided to draw some flowers. So I think watercolor style will go very well with this ink outline. I picked red and green to do the flowers and some leaves. So for this type of art, you kind of treat the color and the line separately. It doesn't need to go within the line or out. You just kind of place them wherever you think it's the best. And I also added a couple of strokes of similar color, makes the line art pops up. This is only a demonstration, but if you're so it went super fast. But if you're doing it, I suggest you take some time and really play around it, because for line art, a little change will make a big difference. And if you're happy with what you come up with, you can just export it and go ahead, print it out, put it on your wall. There you go. And thank you so much for watching my tutorial. Please feel free to comment below if you have any questions. Don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I would love to see what you came up with.